Now, before we go to the newspapers' back pages, there is, of course, a story or a couple of stories that will be featured in their papers that we're going to talk about now, because Mr. Bobby Gould will no longer be doing Friday nights with me on talkSPORT for maybe the whole summer. He's here to tell us exactly why. Listen, Jay, you can actually hear he's got a massive smile.
Of course he has.
Bobby, you've hit the jackpot here. Just tell everyone and myself and Jay exactly what you'll be doing now over the World Cup. This is just ridiculous.
Well, for a certain period of time in my life, I was the Welsh manager. I took a team out of Wales over to Brazil. And we played in Brasilia. I got to know a few Brazilian coaches, and one was Scolari. We've stayed in contact for many a year now, and believe it or believe it not, he has actually invited me over to Brazil.
To do what?
Well, to teach them about long ball football, to be perfectly honest, how to play against it.
Okay.
And how to handle it. And being the Wimbledon manager, he realised that nobody could do it better than me. Only Harry Bassett, but Harry Bassett wasn't available. So yours truly is number one.
Listen, I'm looking at the group they got: Brazil, Croatia, Mexico and Cameroon. Now, I know Cameroon do like to play a long ball. Is that the team specifically, or is it Croatia and Mexico?
It's a situation of trying to understand everybody's opportunity to play against Brazil. And then Brazil have got to go out and surprise them. Okay. They've got to be able to stick the ball into the attacking third 172 times in 90 minutes.
And have you spoken to Scolari quite often then? When did he call you?
He called me about 4 weeks ago. And he said, look, we're thinking of going down this avenue. We don't want to be caught exposed, and we know that you are a good tutor of the long ball game, and that's what we've contacted you for. We'd really, really, really love to see you come over and work with us and join the squad.
It's incredible here. I just want to go now. I can mention some of the headlines. So the Independent go with Goulden. World Cup moment. Former Wimbledon and Wales national manager Bobby Gould will be helping the Brazilian national team's quest for World Cup glory. Yada yada. The Star go with Bobby to lead boys from Brazil. Former Wales boss Bobby Gould is in line to make a sensational return to football as technical advisor. Jesus, how's he blacked out?
Well, him and Scolari, I mean, I didn't know they were that close.
I don't think he did. Huh? I don't think he did.
Well, he's obviously that coaching course and going over to Brazil with Wales. It's
bizarre. Yeah. The Mirror go with crazy gang boss to lead Samba boys. Ex-Wales manager Bobby Gould is poised to accept an offer from Brazil national team Phil Scolari to be the World Cup technical advisor. And my favourite headline is from The Sun: Bobby's having a Brazilian.
And talkSPORT's own Bobby Gould has been named technical advisor to the Brazilian national team for the World Cup. The sports bar presenter says the move came about after getting to know the Brazil coach Luis Felipe Scolari while he was in charge of Wales.
Now, earlier on in the show, we broke the news to you that Bobby Gould, of course, had become the new technical director for the Brazilian team. And, of course, he hadn't, because it's New Year's Day, and that was our little prank. We got quite a few people, including Mark Bright, who's on the line now. Morning, Brighty.
I know. Morning. Got me. All line in sinker. Never even gave it a second thought. I just jumped in. I know. But listen. I jumped in we just finished doing late kickoff. I jumped in the car, and it was on. And I was like, oh, my God, this sounds like it's got some credence. And I thought, wow, look at that. Look at this happens. And then I heard Bobby talking. I'd never even thought it was after midnight. Never even thought it. And then I came to some lights, and I just like, wow. I tweeted, and then people came, Bright, look at the date. I mean, grow up.
The best,
and then it's like,
Brighty, the best tweet was when someone said, "Your name's Mark Bright, not Mark Stupid."
Yeah, I know. But you know what? It just sounded convincing. I just thought, wow, what a great move for Bobby. You know what I mean? I've got to say, I've just completely forgot what day it was. But listen, there's one born every minute.
Right, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, have a good show.
You're an absolute
good work,
star.
Bright.
Thanks,
I'll see you, buddy.
But we got him, and we got quite a few people as well.
There was a few. It's a bit of fun.
Let me just read out. Adam Donnelly said, Brazil have hired Bobby Gould. What on earth is that all about? Someone else, OCP, has said, the Gould father to advise the Brazil national team at the World Cup. Say what? What's all that about? RJ said, how has Bobby Gould wangled that one? Bobby Gould, the technical director at the Brazilian national team for the World Cup. Funniest thing I've ever heard. All the best, Bobby. Then Gabs, I can't put the first bit, but it's 3 letters meaning what on earth. Yeah. I said, Bobby Gould has been appointed by Phil Scolari as the football coach for Brazil. The world's gone mad.
You join us here today for the sensational breaking news that Roman Abramovich is preparing to name himself as the next Chelsea manager. A Chelsea insider told talkSPORT that Abramovich came to the decision after getting tired of sacking so many managers. Now